Making sure she's got her thing shut there. That was good of her. So,
sir.
How you doing, ma'am?
Good. I'm just going to ask you to stay right there for me.
No, you're not going to stop me. No, you're not.
Okay.
You can't interfere with my First Amendment rights to record this. Put up this crime scene tape. Put up crime scene tape. You can't stop me on a sidewalk. I'll stay out of your area, but you're not stopping the First Amendment. I'm not going over there. I ain't going to interfere with your stuff. You should know that. Don't try to interfere with the First Amendment, ma'am. Ma'am, you can back up. You are not going to stop me from recording this. That's fine. You can say whatever you want. That's not going to stop me from recording this. I can name you in the lawsuit if you continue to interfere.
Thank you, Mr.
Don't think for a second that I won't.
Go ahead. You have the liberty to do that, Mr.
You're right, I do. Are you familiar with Arizari versus Yahia?
Yes, I do.
You are familiar, so you understand that your qualified immunity is out the window.
Are you okay? Why are you shaking?
Because you're pissing me off.
Why are you getting pissed?
Why are you interfering with my constitutional rights?
Talking to me.
Why are you interfering with my constitutional rights? You literally stepped in front of me and interfered with my right to movement. My right of travel was interfered with, right? Do you understand what constitutional rights are? You swore an oath to uphold them. Why are you trying to interfere with them? Back off.
I am right here.
Back off. You have no right to interfere with me catching this on camera.
Perfect.
What's your name, boss? You've been pretty good, and I understand you're just putting yourself in a position. What's your name?
Officer Mosman.
Mosman, thank you. Appreciate you. I understand you're just putting yourself in tactical position for your partner here. Not an issue with that. It's what she should have done instead of interfering. Yeah, laugh it up.
I will.
There you go, folks. There's the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail. You don't have a good side.
It's okay.
No such thing. You right there, you're exactly what me and that other officer was just talking about.
Okay.
You're going to get officers killed.
That's fine.
You are going to get officers killed. You are the problem. That right there is exactly what is described in the Bill of Rights. Have you ever read the Bill of Rights?
Yes, I did, sir.
Yeah, you ought to read the prologue to it, the intro. Okay. It describes you.
Perfect.
You are exactly what the Bill of Rights was written for.
I will look into it.
You should. I don't understand why you guys do this shit. Okay. Every other officer out here knows me and they know I'm not going to interfere. And then we have cunts like you that want to come up and interfere. Put yourself on camera and become famous. Okay. Why do you want to do that?
Okay.
It's really simple. Leave us alone, we'll leave you alone.
Perfect. Noted, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely right. That right there is the definition of corruption. Somebody that looks you in the eye and lies to you, tells you that they know what they're talking about when they read the Bill of Rights. Do you even know what the rights are?
I already told you that I did.
Yeah, can you name the first 5 elements of the First Amendment? Can you name any of the first 5 rights in the Constitution?
Do you know them?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I do too.
I bet any 10 on this channel can repeat them to you.
That's good.
I bet you can't repeat them right now.
Citizen rights, sir.
I bet you can't repeat the first 5 elements of the First Amendment. Just the First Amendment.
That's your opinion.
Not even the 10 that you swore an oath to uphold.
Okay. That's your opinion, sir.
Yeah, it is my opinion. Prove me wrong.
There's nothing to be proven, right?
Name the first 5 elements in the Constitution or in the Bill of Rights.
I don't have to. Just like
No, you don't have to. And every time you say that, you show your stupidity.
Perfect.
You prove to us exactly what the problem is. You swore an oath to uphold something that you directly interfere with on a regular basis. You are a liar.
Perfect. Thank you.
You are exactly why they created the Brady list.
Okay.
Like you. Nah, she wants ego will keep her around. Ego. Look at how big it is right there. That's going to keep her around forever.
Is the GoPro going too?
I wonder.
It's like just a genuine question.
Yeah, you're right, guys. You're right, absolutely. That right there is the definition of the ego that gets good officers killed. I hope you think about that. I hope you think about that. Because there's a lot of goddamn good officers in this state. On your force. And you put them in danger when you act that way. You are the problem. You are why people like me are out here recording shit. Corruption, like you. Oh, absolutely, I agree. Nothing uglier than ego on a cop. Exactly, there's no crime. I've already been told there's no crime here. So for her to interfere in the way she is, just takes it even one step further down that rabbit hole for 1983 sections 241, 242 lawsuit. You know what happened to those two cops in Colorado, Irizarry versus Yahia? You know how much time they're spending in prison right now? For interfering with a man's camera? For doing exactly what you just did? Yeah, they're doing prison time right now. But you know, don't you? Maybe you ought to go research that case before you end up putting yourself in a lot more hot water. How you doing, Locke?
How you doing, Jeff Gardner?
Oh, sorry, don't mean to. I'm not trying to in no way are you guys in any danger with me. Okay? Just so y'all know, you're in no danger with me, okay?
Over there?
I appreciate you, Moosman. I really do. You acting appropriate. These guys are making comment on it. I hope maybe somebody will call up the department and give you some commendation.
Appreciate that.
You know, it doesn't take much to remain silent and let people do their jobs.
That's what I'm here for.
You know?
And just like you know, right? You know, we're still on an active
Right.
investigation here. As long as you're not interfering there.
And I told her that from the gate, and she still tried to get in front of me and stop me. I'm actually going to leave these guys alone. Moosman's been really good with us. He's not gonna cause issues, you know. I don't believe any of the other officers here would give me any gaff. I believe that they've taken care of the problem by sending the gaff away. And my wife is messaging me saying, "Where are you? Are you lost?"
Keep the wife happy, man.
A happy wife is a happy life. Amen. So with that being said, Moosman, I'm going to give you some knucks and just say, hey, you guys be safe, all right?
Thank you. I appreciate
We do appreciate you guys being out there when you're acting appropriate, okay? We're not against cops. We're against bad cops, okay? We're against bad cops. The idea is if we can expose the bad ones and get them out of there, then your guys' jobs will be easier and our lives will be easier because you guys won't be out there violating rights unneedlessly. You know what I mean? Be safe, man.
This video is a textbook case of ego in uniform, and this time it's a female officer leading the charge. It starts with a citizen lawfully recording from a public sidewalk, exercising his First Amendment rights. No restricted signs, just a camera and a constitutionally protected activity. But that doesn't stop her. Instead of focusing on actual crime, she storms in, demands compliance, and tries to shut the man down, insisting he can't record in public. When he calmly pushes back, citing the law, she loses control. She's mad, but not because of anything illegal, but because she's being challenged and her ego can't handle it. She tries to twist the law, claims interference, and even says his filming could get officers killed, all while failing to name a single First Amendment protection she swore to uphold. Meanwhile, another officer is calm, respectful, and professional, shows exactly how it should be done. This is why people film, because when bad cops, male or female, act like the law doesn't apply to them, they become the problem. The camera doesn't lie, and neither does the Constitution. And let's keep going. Welcome back to CT3, Best ID Refusals.
Do you have consent forms for everybody to film them? Is that okay?
You're kind of making a lot of people feel uncomfortable filming. Would you mind leaving, please?
You're just making our customers feel uncomfortable, so can you please leave? Please leave. Sir?
to go viral on YouTube, it's not the way, man. It's Mother's Day.
Ruining everyone's brunch. Sketchy.
You're so strange, man. Like, what are you doing?
So it's okay.
Why the f are you handing down my dress? You freak.
Oh, look, you can also just do
Zoom in
this.
your face real quick, too.
You totally just do this. Right
Ooh.
here. So he can't see you.
There we go.
Yeah.
He's gotta go.
We're giving him what he wants, though.
Some good footage, huh? I'm not touching you, brother.
Your buddy's right here. Here's your buddy right here.
What, buddy?
How's it going? I am Officer Caulfield. You're being recorded. What's going on? Are you just gonna be silent? Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna explain what's gonna happen right now. So apparently we're getting a whole bunch of calls that you're harassing people here. I don't know exactly what's going on. Right now you're not in trouble. You're free to leave at any moment. However, what's gonna happen is these other officers are gonna go talk to a couple of the people here who are reporting being victims of this assault, and they're gonna try to establish to see if you have constituted the crime of stalking. If you have constituted the crime of stalking, you'll be placed under arrest for stalking. But at this point in time, yeah, you can point to whatever you want. I'm explaining the circumstances. You're free to leave right now. However, we're going to conduct an investigation, and we'll get back to you. I'm going to stay here with you to make sure that you don't assault or hurt anybody here, okay? Shields, if you want to just go talk to them, I'll hang out. Obviously, you probably know you don't have to talk to me at all. I really don't care if you do or don't, but we'll just hang out for a bit. Looks like you're shaking a little bit. Your arms either are tired, are you nervous? Are you shaking out of anxiety, out of fear? I'm just trying to get your mental state right now. Is there a specific person you're trying to record? Someone was mentioning you're recording children. Is that true? Just curious. You also seem to be wearing a winter hat and a ski mask, which is kind of placing probably people in fear. It's kind of odd given the weather. Also, ski masks are usually worn by people who are intending to conceal their identity. So, just trying to figure that out. Well, I was explaining that he's currently free to go because we haven't finished our investigation, but once we talk to a couple of the victims here, see if they are feeling fear, he might be placed under arrest. His kind of general appearance with the ski mask and the winter coat, it's causing me alarm. I'm sure it's causing other people alarm. So I'll figure that out. He's shaking right now, nervously. I don't know if that's him anticipating to do something, anticipating to run, I don't know. But I'll hang out with him if you want to go conduct an investigation. Are you from around here? You're zooming in on people? Is there a reason why you're choosing this group of ladies to record? Just curious.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So I don't know if you want to take this moment to Google an RCW. There's this called RCW stalking. Stalking occurs anytime you intentionally and repeatedly harass or intimidate people. One of the sections of stalking say it's completely dependent on what the victims feel. It has nothing to do with the offender's intent. There's actually, I think it's subsection 2 specific, 2A. It says, regardless of what your intent is, if they feel that they're being intimidated and harassed repeatedly, then you have committed that crime. Further, there's another subsection right below it, which says once you're given notice that you are not, or you're conducting unwanted contact and you're intimidating and harassing them, if you continue to do so, it constitutes prima facie evidence. Basically means not up to interpretation, you're just automatically committing that crime. So like I said, they're going to talk to all these people and see if they feel like you're intimidating and harassing them. And once they tell us, we're going to give you that warning. And then if you decide to keep standing here, I'm going to arrest you for stalking. It's a gross misdemeanor. And what's going to happen, I'm going to take you into custody. I'm going to fingerprint you. I'm going to run your III. And if you've been convicted of harassment in any other state, it's a felony. So that's the plan right now. I'm just going to record what you're recording just to use as evidence. 14 minutes. Seems to be entirely focused on this specific group of women right here. A misguided approach, because you probably hear about how you can report police officers and that's part of your First Amendment rights. And you can, if we're doing something, you have to come report us. It's a little bit different for members of the public because they're not really police officers, they're not public servants, they're not really conducting any sort of public act. So if you want to follow us around all day and videotape us, that's fine, you won't get yourself in trouble. But when you go around videotaping families with little children and intimidating them, that's when you kind of cross the line into crime stuff. So I'm not a lawyer by any means, I am a police officer though. But I just want you to be understanding of that so you can make your own adult decision about what you want to do. Fair enough?
I'm giving everybody a wide berth.
Okay, that doesn't really matter. You know, it's not about the wide berth part. It's about the repeated intentional acts.
Are the antagonists?
I'm happy to talk to you about it.
I'm not talking.
Why are they antagonists?
I'm not talking.
Did they do something to you?
I'm here. I'm on the phone.
Okay, I understand, but there's two sides to every story, right? If you choose not to provide your side, we only talk to them, and they all say, hey man, this guy's really creeping us out, this guy's scaring us, we think he's going to hurt us, right? And if I come up to you and say, hey man, what's going on? Is that what's happening? And then you just choose not to talk, well, there's nothing else for us to do, right? We don't have a second side to compare and contrast with. In fact, the lack of talking, the ski mask and the hat really kind of bodes to their side of the story. So I got to give you the opportunity, whether you take it or not, that's up to you. If you want to explain why they're the antagonists, if you want to explain why you're doing this.
I have a full 40 more minutes before.
A full 40 minutes. So you plan to stay here for another 40 minutes?
I'm about done.
I don't know. So again, like I just explained my side. I don't really care if you tell me or not. I'm just going to afford you the opportunity to. Otherwise, I'm just going to take it as it is. Take it as we see it.
I don't know any of these people. Not stalking.
You don't know any of these people.
That's all you got, dude.
I haven't been here the whole time. I don't know who you're focusing on. I only know that I was watching you videotape this table of exclusively women, and then a couple of the kids there. And then you walked over to the other side where there's another little boy. And then this blonde waitress, you were videotaping her, she was walking away. And then you came back and are videotaping her again. So it seems to be the specific people that you're videotaping. I don't know. Because it looks like you might have tried to portray it as you're videotaping Portage Bay. But really I see you focusing on specific human beings. So that's why I'm concerned. I don't know if you're stalking this lady like just today or if this is a repeated act. I'm just trying to piece it together myself, you know? Alright, so here's the deal, my man. So it sounds like people just think you're weird. Fortunately, they're not being repeatedly, intentionally intimidated or harassed. So you're not going to be taken into custody today. However, it's going to be documented. And the thing with stalking is if this keeps occurring over a period of time, then it really, you probably will be. So I really don't know what your little project is here. You don't have to tell us. At this point in time, no one said that they were intimidated. But farewell. Enjoy your day.
First, let's address the elephant in the room. Don't design your restaurant with outside seating if you're going to allow your staff to act as if it's private dining. As a guest there, you have a choice to sit inside or out. So when you choose to dine outside, understand you're outside, sitting right next to the public sidewalk. And anything can happen, like seeing an individual enjoying a well-known hobby known as photography. Now, the officer's attempt to characterize filming as possible stalking is deeply concerning. Stalking involves a pattern of behavior intended to harass or intimidate another person, and there must be specific evidence to support such allegations. Merely filming people in a public space does not constitute stalking, and the officer's accusation appears to be based on assumptions rather than concrete evidence. What's even more disturbing from the officer is the accusations of filming kids for a nefarious purpose. These are serious allegations that can do damage to HWP reputation, which could lead to civil repercussions for the officer. It's essential for law enforcement officers to base their actions and statements on factual evidence rather than unfounded assumptions or just being biased. Cops making up crimes to fit their narrative reflects a trend of police overreach and the infringement of individuals' constitutional rights. Instead of respecting the man's rights to film in public, the officers attempted to intimidate and suppress his lawful activity, demonstrating a disregard for principles of freedom of expression, not even to mention a disregard for freedom of the press. Let's continue.
Let him know that.
Oh, shut it off.
No. This is for all of our safety. How do I flip this the other way?
Good.
Good. Why aren't you wearing your seatbelt?
It doesn't fit.
You can't be driving then.
Well,
Pretty common sense there.
it doesn't fit.
Okay, do you have your license registration?
Yep.
Just because it doesn't fit doesn't give you the privilege to drive.
I should get a seatbelt extender for it, honestly.
They make those at Walmart. Who you got with you, sir?
Corey Firestone.
Corey, you got an ID on you, sir?
I do not. Could I ask you why you're pulling us over today?
Did you
for a seatbelt?
Weren't you listening?
Could I ask you where the victim is in this?
I'm not even going to get on with this, okay?
All right. I was just wondering.
Post, we'll have this conversation all day long.
Thank
and you'll
you.
lose all day.
Thank you, officer.
Well, no, I just don't understand.
I just got a seatbelt ticket because you're being a dick.
Well, it is what it is.
Hey, Corey, what is your passenger's name again?
Corey Firestone.
Corey Firestone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just so I can jot down my daily, who I spoke to and what.
The reason I have issues with law enforcement like that is because, like, the issues that I had with Sanilac County when they want to put someone in protective custody, and nothing against this individual officer, but this right here, when they pulled you over, and the presumption that you might get in an accident or whatever, but it gave them an excuse, quote unquote, probable cause to pull you over, but that was unwarranted. That right there. They're literally searching and seizing your identification and running your name without a warrant. He's breaking the law is what he's doing. He's not upholding the Constitution. He's breaking his oath.
Yeah, I'm getting a seatbelt ticket.
I'll cover it. I'll pay it for you. Just out meeting their quota. That's all.
That's all it is.
It's Labor Day weekend, meeting their quota. It was a reason to pull you over, and there was no crime committed. There was no victim involved. You know what I'm saying? He had no justification. There was no misdemeanor committed or felony committed in this. He could have said, "Sir, hey, could you just throw your seatbelt on? Have a good day."
Right,
you know, that simple. To ask you for your ID for no reason. No, he had zero cause to ask you for your identification or registration or my name for that matter. I don't have anything to hide. I'm just saying it's a waste of time. Like, you know. I am going to upload this to my YouTube page.
Hey, Corey, let me explain, okay, sir? What I have to do is state legislation who abides the
Give
law.
me my ticket.
No, I gotta explain it for me so I don't get in trouble, okay? Just 3 to 14 days, contact the court, okay, sir?
For what?
Do the seatbelt, okay?
No.
But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode.